Hello, everybody. This is the Tice Man, and just giving you a little bit of an update. I know I haven't uploaded any videos in the couple months. I got sick with a bad cold. There's also something else I've been looking into. Um, I was searching through my video editing package that I got from Adobe. I didn't buy it. I don't know. I'm like a monthly subscription for some reason. But yeah, I was just trying to make my videos look a little better. Um, but as I was just going down through the list of what also comes with it, I found out that I could write a book, and it has always been one of my longtime dreams to write a fantasy book novel. And I started. I have two that I have in my mind that I'm going to write. One is the history of my D&D, one of my D&D campaigns. One of my D&D campaigns is just straight up a sandbox, bring an overpowered character and go at it. That in a fantasy world that is cliched, created by everything and anything you can think of. It is a big meme D&D campaign. But unfortunately, I cannot write about that due to the fact that there is a lot of copyrighted stuff in there because I just took whatever I could think of, made it a D&D game, and said, bring an overpowered character. The people I run a game for, they loved it. It was fun. It is fun. We still play that in that campaign. But my second campaign, which is a lot more structured, a lot more original, I gave it history. I gave it towns with real names. So that campaign has a very long and true just back tale. Okay, and I didn't want to throw this lore dump onto my players because I was always told if you're going to do that, just write a book. Why? They're there to play your game. They're not there to hear this story that's probably 100 pages. Trust me, I could probably get it up to 100 to 200 to 300 pages just by what I created, if you understand. But instead of forcing that on the, or having them sit through that, I will just thinking, well, why don't I have this story? I have it. It's already done. It is this is what happened before the adventurers showed up and tried to save the world, or they did save the world. But that story is still up here. I still created. I have it. It's done. All I gotta do is put the pen and paper. That's all I gotta do. Um, the second story, which I would like to create, is some fancy light novel thing that keeps popping up in my mind from time to time. Um, I know for most of our regulars, oh come on, Tice man, why aren't you talking about football or wrestling like you normally do? I'm sorry about that, but hey, this is a part of the channel and it's something I'm into. Um, but it's like a light novel fantasy that keeps popping in my mind. Keep having dreams about them. I try to put a name to paper, but I can't get a name. The story is there, but there's no name. You know what I'm saying? But so them are things I'm working on. You will see a video. I had to make a video about CM Punk returning. So there is going to be a CM Punk return video. Of course, my old character. As you can see, I'm in character. Old wannabe Bray will be back. I realized something about that character. There's not just Bray Wyatt there. For some reason, without any fault of my own, I realized that I have added Jack Baker from Resident Evil 7 in there too, because it's weird. If you ever played Resident Evil 7, just play the way you're encountering Jack Baker, and for some odd reason, I've got a bit of Jack Baker and Bray Wyatt mixed together into a character. And I guess you could call him the Tice Man, right, Steve? And but that's that's it. And I look forward to more videos. I mean, with CM Punk coming back to WWE, you know I'm going to be watching Raw now. I'm going to be keeping an eye out to see what my boy... CM Punk is one of my favorite wrestlers, if you haven't told. Here are my favorite wrestlers. CM Punk. The Undertaker. Bray Wyatt was one of my favorite wrestlers. Hey. I was really starting to like Drew McIntyre. I don't care if he's heel or not. Stone Cold Steve Austin, he was one of my favorites, and The Rock. That was back in the day. So here are my Attitude Era wrestlers: Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock. Them were my three favorites. Okay. If we're going down the list, then Triple H, then Shawn Michaels, Big Show, Rikishi, going down the card. But my top ones were Undertaker, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and The Rock. And Mankind, Mick Foley. I liked Mick Foley. Mick Foley was fun. And then Bray Wyatt, CM Punk, were my two favorites. I never liked John Cena. And today, I like Cody. Cody Rhodes is doing good, Seth Rollins, I'm sorry. You could take him or leave him. It's the Shield thing. I really wasn't it wasn't like wasn't a fan of the Shield. It was just the way the Shield was presented to me as as heels, and maybe I'm too much of a traditionalist in this. How am I supposed to get behind somebody who I am supposed to hate? I mean, to me, if the Shield was the ultimate bad guys, and okay, let's turn them face. That's why I love the hates Roman Reigns. He's a bad guy, and that's what he's there for. I know Seth Rollins is trying to be a face, but to me, he's a heel. So I'm going to. It's not that I don't like Seth Rollins. It's not that I think Seth Rollins is a bad wrestler. I think he's great. It's just, to me, his character is to be a heel, along with the other two members of the Shield. And he has really said, hey, the Shield will go forever. And if you still have that mentality, the Shield was a heel team. I don't care if they tried to turn them face. When they first came out, they were heels. So, that's how I felt. They were heels. And, I mean, I have nothing against Seth Rollins' in-ring work. It's just, to me, it's hard to get past that persona of he was going to be healed. It's like Ric Flair turning babyface. I knew Ric Flair was a bad guy, but I loved Ric Flair back in the day, but it's just, I know that once again, I'm still in that part of I'm still in that area where we still had territories where there were heels and babyface, good versus evil. So I know that's not how today's modern wrestling is supposed to be. It works. It's all about the stories. But with that, I mean, Sami Zayn is growing on me. Jey Uso, I mean, once again. But here's the thing: Jay's got that babyface look. Okay, he like his cousin The Rock. I mean, okay, so I can see that Jay was a heel at one. He can. There are some wrestlers who are doing okay, they can flip from heel to face, and it's easy to understand. But like I said, when it's just hard to explain, you know. But I'm looking forward to what's happening Monday, and hope y'all looking forward to these books that I'm starting to write. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Steve Young is always there. I will try to we'll check out some football today. We'll get you your football in. Don't you worry. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.